new day. We have the trailer loaded up and we are going to pick up something that is going to help us in Dead Pedal tremendously. I started thinking it's toward the end of the year and what I want out of next year from Dead Pedal. On top of Dead Pedal, I work a full-time day job. A lot of you don't know that, but now you do. So a lot of this stuff is just when I have time and late at night, and just sometimes I take a half day like I did today and load up a trailer and go pick up something. So those of you that have been with me from the beginning know there's a yard in Salem that I still have some cars that I need to pull out of. That is the hint I will give you as to what I'm going to pick up. It is going to help me tremendously with that. So that'll kind of give you a little hint, but not give it away. So we're going to travel. It's about an hour and 30 minutes from me in Georgia to go pick up what I need, and I will show y'all when I see it and if the deal goes through. If the deal doesn't go through, you probably won't see this footage, so stay tuned. All right, as you can see, we are loaded down. We are maxed out our trailer. This is exactly the amount of weight that I accounted for, and it is right on the upper end of it. So we're gonna probably cut our speed back. I didn't expect him to throw in the Harrow. We basically worked out the deal, and then the Harrow needs some work. He just kind of wanted to get rid of it, it seemed like. So didn't expect him to throw that in. So we are a little bit past my rear, but we got some straps tied back there to kind of account and give people a little warning. We were plenty strapped down. Like I said, we're just going to be going back slow. But good news is this thing has had a ton of maintenance. It looks a little bit rough, but this is the exact size I wanted, where I can be able to lift cars up and do what I need to do. It's a little rough. Some of the welds, some of the fixes they've done over time are rough, but it's a farm tractor. It's not going to be a beauty queen. It is everything I need to do. Obviously, y'all see these tires. They are toast. The guy had foam filled them. That's the only reason they're even holding air. This one's completely split out. So I will be putting tires on it and doing some maintenance items. Probably a new battery. The battery's a little bit old. And then probably fixing, looks like somebody got after it with a welder, didn't really know what they were doing. So I'll probably be fixing some of this at some point. But she's loaded down. She runs good. No blow by. No issues. We have a bucket now. We can lift cars. Load cars easy, lift cars easy. And then I can get rid of that Harrow. I shouldn't need it. So make some kind of top to keep some shade on me. But I also like it with just the roll bar. So my winch is hidden under there. This couldn't have worked out any better. The weight's perfectly where it needs to be. So we will get home, get it unloaded, and get to work soon. I'm gonna have to find some tires for sure, and probably offload this Harrow. So if anybody needs a Harrow and you're in my area, holler at me. But it has a John Deere 2155 diesel, and then obviously has a bucket. So this is everything I needed it, and not the real expensive price tag. So I expected it to be need a little bit of work. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, and we'll get it unloaded and get to the house. All right, it is a couple days later. I spent pretty much my off time going to get this thing. I had very little time, but I unloaded it before having to go do everything else for the weekend, and then rain came in. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on it. Obviously the tires are blown out, as I mentioned before. I have 2 used fronts to replace the fronts. That side's good, this side's not. They're foam filled, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun getting them off the wheel. It looks rough, but it's very mechanically sound. We did replace the battery. It was pretty much toast on its way. The owner knew that, told me that. And then we also replaced this back loading arm for the hitch. This one is the original, and it is pretty much frozen up. We're gonna see if we can unfreeze that later. We already hooked up the bush hog and did a little bit of cutting. Everything works great. The only thing not hooked up that I'll need eventually is the lights hooked up. But that's another fix that's pretty simple. All this stuff just needs put back together and cleaned up. Missing this flap here, not a big deal though. It's nothing mechanically. It has, the biggest thing about it is it has a new high pressure fuel pump. Most of the stuff that I was worried about, the owner actually had already done. So when he got this tractor, it was not running at all. He's replaced a few cylinders, a few lines. We have one small leak I gotta fix that I see in the lines, but she's ugly, but she's big, she runs, and she works. So we're Right now I can use it with these tires, even with this big gash in this tire, as they're foam filled, but I don't want to make a habit of keep running it. So I'm looking for some used tires because they were very pricey. I've priced them anywhere from like $500 or $600 a tire, new. So I'm gonna try to find something used that can get some mileage out of. I don't drive these things on the road, so the tires last for a while out here. Like I said, this is gonna help me big time with getting finished in that yard. I actually talked to the lady in where that private yard is, and I'm gonna try to finish getting the rest of those tires out. So this was kind of a key to the puzzle, and I'm happy to have it. I've been saving for this for a while, so hope y'all like it. You'll see some more content with it hopefully here soon. Also, this thing came with a harrow. I was trying not to bring that back because it added extra weight to my trailer. I have a guy coming to buy this today for my asking price, so hopefully that goes through. I can get that gone and out of here. This thing needs some work, and I really don't have a use for it. I don't plan on plowing the fields up or anything like that anytime soon. I do plan on planting a garden at some point, but it won't be anything big enough to use this. So that's where we're at now, and yeah, like I said, hopefully there'll be some more. You will see the tractor more and more content coming soon, especially once I get back out in the yard. I know a lot of you have asked about the yard and then also the wagon, so definitely more content coming soon. I've just been slammed trying to get some customers' cars out of here. I've been working on stuff in the background, so trying to give y'all some content, but also get some stuff out of here so I can continue doing other things as well. And my phone keeps ringing with people who want stuff done, which is a good problem. I just don't have enough time in the day to do my day job and do all this stuff on the side. So trying to find a good balance of working on my own stuff, working on customer stuff, and then also getting some other stuff accomplished. So y'all stay tuned for some more. All right, harrow is sold. We're about to make this, put this tractor to work. It's hard to get pictures of this truck being as close as this Gremlin. I'm gonna flip this truck around so I can get better pictures of it, and then anybody that's gonna buy it's gonna want it forward facing anyway. So we're gonna lift this back end up, flip it around, and straighten it out. That way we got some kind of order. I'm kind of getting a little crazy with the order here. So nothing's really straight. It's kind of driving me crazy. So just a little bit more presentable looking. So we're gonna straighten some of these out, and I'm hoping to start parting this thing soon, and then get rid of what's left of the hull. That's another thing on my list to do. All right, that is nice and straight now. That's exactly what I bought the tractor for. Move stuff around with ease. It picked this thing up and moved it like it was no problem. I actually didn't notice it, but there's actually spacers on the front of this truck for whatever reason. Somebody decided to put spacers on it. That's why the wheel's sitting kind of cocked out like it is. At first I thought it may be a 5-lug to 8-lug conversion, but the back is actually an 8-lug rear diff, an 8-lug rear Dana 60 rear diff. So I'm not sure why you would put a spacer on the front and not the back, or I'm not real sure, but at least this thing's straightened out now. Maybe we can get it gone. The cab's in pretty good shape. Front clip needs a little work.